Hi everyone, I'm Nilima and I welcome you back to my channel Exploring MS. Last week in one of my video I had talked about overweight and how it affects MS, and one of the viewers, Gaurav, he commented that he's underweight and he wanted to know if being underweight affects MS too. So I thought I will cover it in this particular video because being underweight is definitely not really good for MS patients, and I thought that that needed a different video to talk about it. And so here I am discussing about underweight and MS. Weight plays a very important role in MS management. However, being underweight is not really talked about, right? We all focus on being overweight, but being underweight is equally harmful, right? So that is what we gonna deep dive and discuss in this particular video. If you are underweight, it just means that your body might not be getting the required nutrients, right? And if your body is not getting the needed energy and nutrient, it will definitely it will find difficulty in fighting the disease, right? So your fatigue might increase, your brain fog might increase, your muscle weakness might increase. So there are so many added complications that might just arise only because you are not getting the adequate nutrients that a body needs. And as I said, if your muscle strength is less, you might find difficulty in mobility, right? So as it is, people from MS, they suffer from mobility issues, and now if you don't have muscle strength, how do you think you will be able to be mobile? That is a very important question to think about. Being underweight can also weaken your immune system, and that ways you will find it very difficult to fight back from your relapses. And as MS, we know that, we get relapses, right? And there is no set parameter that, okay, once in a month that I'll get relapse, or, once in 3 months. There's no set parameter, right? As I said, it's a very unpredictable disease. So in case I'm underweight and I'm fighting the disease, the recovering from these kind of relapses might be difficult. And let's not just forget about the MS medication. These are not like any simple pills, right? I mean, I go through chemotherapy even if it's once in 9 to 10 months, but I do go through that, right? Now imagine if I'm underweight, will my body be able to take the dose? That is such a high dose of medication that my body is taking, right? Will my body be able to take it? Will my body be able to absorb it and fight it back? That's again another question to think about, right? So yes, being underweight definitely affects MS, but with care, but with needed nutrients, we should be able to fight it back. Now let's go ahead and discuss how do we overcome it, right? This was the problem that we just discussed. Now let's go ahead and see few of the solutions that we can incorporate in our daily day-to-day life. So if you are underweight, focus on nutrient rich food, healthy fats, lean proteins, lots of vegetables and fruits. Work with a dietitian, and if possible, keep your neurologist informed at all the time, if there's any major gain or loss of weight that is happening. And remember, it's not about how much you weigh, it's all about building strength and resilience. Even exercising can help you in gaining weight. Now people who are very thin, we think that, oh, exercise is not required, right? Whereas that's a myth. People who are very thin, who are underweight, they also need exercise to gain weight. Now this is something I learned when I was gymming back in Goa. I was hitting the gym so that I could lose weight, right? And there were these two girls who were very thin, like literally we could see that they are underweight. They were also there gymming. So I asked my gym trainer, what are these girls doing? They look like they're about to faint, and why is it needed that they are here to train. So that's when the trainer, he told me that they are here to gain weight. So I'm like, what, is it even possible that you gym and you gain weight? And he was like, yes, there are certain exercises which can help people gain weight. That is when I got to know that when you exercise with this right set of exercises, you can gain weight. So again, if you want to really gain weight, besides all these eating healthy food, nutritions, and green vegetables, and following the dietitians, you can also try hitting the gym. So exercises like weightlifting, body weight workouts like push-ups and squats, and just like planks, I suppose. All these can help you in gaining lean muscle, not body fat but lean muscle. Exercise can boost your appetite, so you feel like eating more, you feel hungry, and then you can just eat those nutritious food. Regular physical exercises, it helps in digestion and metabolism, so that ways I feel balance is needed. So I mean, I'm not asking you to go ahead and gym for an hour, that's not the case, but just the right, the right, it's just the right and the apt thing to do. So as I said, combining it with nutrient rich food, right, and exercising, may definitely help you in gaining weight. And gaining weight, as in like having the right weight, is extremely important, neither being overweight nor being underweight. So your weight has to be in balance. That's one thing that could help you in managing your MS symptoms. I hope this video helps, and I hope you try to do whatever these few suggestions that I've given you. So that's all for now, right? If you guys have liked the video, do not forget to give me a thumbs up, and do subscribe to my channel, guys. If there's anything else you want me to cover in the upcoming videos, you can let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care. Bye bye.
Life's a ride, we're on this chase. Multiple sclerosis can't